A lot of people know about Hosparus Health and how they help patients manage the pain and other symptoms associated with illness and grief.
Yeah, of course, there's so much more to what they do than just medical care. Joining us is Amy Hill, Director of Counseling Services, and of course, Tawana Owsley, Director of Development.
Amy, let's talk about some of the services, the support services you offer when it comes to spiritual and grief counseling.
So we provide really a variety of services from spiritual care and psychosocial care on our hospice teams, but we also provide grief counseling for our hospice families and also for our community.
Talk a little bit more about that. It's not just for the patients. You extend these services for families as well.
Yes, so we know our community has loss that may not be associated with a hospice loss. So we want to be a resource for folks, and we specialize in grief. We have counselors that are licensed, and this is what they do that really is their specialty.
And Tawana, you just recently completed a fundraising campaign, and one of the priorities included in it was for the Grief Counseling Center. Why do you see the need to expand and enhance those services?
Well, this year our community was overly generous, and we raised $28 million to support Hosparus Health. Of that $28 million, 3.5 of that went to grief counseling and grief services. So we're excited to say that we're able to expand our services into areas that we weren't serving adequately, and it's because of the donations from our community.
Wow.
Give us some of the examples, Amy, of the types of services and support that you all offer.
So we have a variety of services. We provide one-on-one counseling. We also provide multiple different support sessions, and we have a lot of specialty programming as well. For instance, we offer around the holidays, Hope for the Holidays. We know this is a really hard time for folks that have lost someone, so we have specialty programming just around that. But we have multiple different support groups, and we also provide support in the schools. For schools that have had a loss, they reach out to us. So just a variety of different services.
And why is it important for the community to support Hosparus Health and services like this?
Well, as I mentioned, next year we will be expanding our services into West Louisville, and we have partnered with the Republic Bank YMCA to have a physical location there. If it was not for the donations of our community, we would not be able to expand those services. So we look forward to providing grief support on site, in the community, and serving on site.
That's huge.
And Amy, a lot of people may not go and get the counseling they want because of cost. That cost can be a hindrance. Who pays for grief counseling?
So our fees are sliding scale, but we are very lucky that it is we're able to do that, and many people don't pay anything because of our donors. Our hospice families receive 13 months of grief services that are included in their hospice benefit, but we're very lucky to have donors that see the value in bereavement services, and that's how it is, a big portion of it is funded.
I love that we're getting a big picture on all the services that you offer, but also how important the donors are to making that happen. How can people get involved?
Well, they can visit our site at hosparushealth.org. They could also reach out to us individually, Amy or myself, to make a donation. Right now, our community is suffering. Our community is grieving collectively. It's been a trying couple of years, and we look forward to expanding those services. We also look forward to opening up a grief counseling center to better serve our community.
Ladies, thank you both.
Thank you.